Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is an Eternal Evolution video. Guys, I've got to say, I'm like, 10 weeks into playing Eternal Evolution. We fed back a bunch of things around, this would improve the game. We need a bit more endgame content. If you're going to bring more endgame content, we need to speed up a couple of areas. This is a gigantic patch. There's a new hero. They've sped up some of the more frustrating content. They've added in new dungeons. And we're 10 weeks into the global launch. Absolutely top tier job from Eternal Evolution devs at both listening to the feedback and keeping the game really entertaining. So if you are new to Eternal Evolution, download using my link down below. I do benefit from that, but you can get yourself in the mix with this great game. And I guess, let's continue unpacking this patch. Loads to go over here. We've got a new Gamozo's Bell challenge thing. So basically you're doing stuff on a daily basis and get yourself some of these little cogs. And then you've got a chance to win SSS Healer Hero, the new hero who we're going to have a look at in a minute, plus this new prototype, which is actually very cool. So I don't know if this is a new one, actually. Fifth Element, Energy Hunter Assassin Vanguards. When accumulating 3 basic attacks, boost 50 AS points for 4 seconds. Don't know. It's hard to get these red ones to kind of level them up and up and up. So I don't know when people kind of switch over to start to use them, honestly. I'm still playing as a free-to-player, and I don't use many of the red ones at all. In fact, I've only got one. Anyway, let's have a look at the new hero then. So we've got Rickert. I could go in. I've been keeping my limited tickets up to a decent level. I can recruit him straight away. I get a guaranteed copy after 60 recruits. I guess let's take a look at him. Oh, he's got a cool kind of intro stance. Love it. Damn, they do a good job on the artwork, don't they? Good job. So yeah, Rickert is a new assassin. So we've got here a ultimate ability, flash behind the enemy, inflicting 4 instances of slash damage. Each slash inflicts a percentage of his attack. So high attack's going to do this. When casting a skill, Rickert also absorbs all sword souls. That's hard to say. Sword souls on the battlefield. For every 3 sword soul absorbed, he slashes the target an additional time. So we get additional sword souls out there. Damn, I've got to say this word loads. Grant 1 sword soul to allied assassins for a common skill here. When a hero with a sword soul performs a basic attack, that sword will attack with them. So that's how he's getting more of these for his ultimate there. He also gains half of the crit rate of allies with a sword soul. That's kind of cool, right? So you build allies with high crit, means he doesn't need high crit. We've also got here, Falling Vanguard. Teleport behind the enemy with the lowest HP and give them an absolute slam. 740% damage. Damn. The crit damage of this skill is increased by 20% as talents. And then we got his passive here. Every time Rickert absorbs a sword soul, he is healed for 8% of the max damage. Wow. When he receives a fatal injury, becomes immune to all damage, teleports to a random assassin ally, including himself, then absorbs all their sword souls, configure 2 times per battle. So we can actually go immune twice. Damn, this guy sounds nuts. This guy sounds absolutely nuts. Wow. So it looks like Bailey Hudson has got a new assassin rival in the game, and Rickert looks absolutely bonkers. So I guess, get involved if you want to. His limited ticket thing is going on now. Also, don't forget, if you've got spare exchange tickets, the Gene Hybrids come back in whenever they do a new banner. So I'll be picking up my Gene Hybrids to keep leveling out my dudes. It will happen on any new banner. So we've got a second new banner here. I can do that twice. Bam. Got myself 2 more Gene Hybrids. I'm actually finally starting to run a bit low on the exchange tickets, but who cares, honestly? Does mean I can keep leveling out my dudes. Anything else here? I think that's it for here. I've got a new... Oh, yeah, okay. So I've got a new Galactic Bounty. This might not be the same for your server, but eventually you'll get this. If you're starting the game now, by the way, download using my link. I benefit from that, but you will benefit as well. I would always suggest you start on a new server because there's a lot of new server kind of bonus events that are running. But when you get to the point that I am in the game 10 weeks in, this will be your Galactic Bounty. There's been plenty along the way, This is so easy to get high rewards, yeah? So I can go along this route and it's like fight Galactic Arena. Yes, no problem. There's nothing in these things that you just cannot do. Tune 5 stamina in decent caves, fine. You collect 3 a day and you just do them. Evolve 1 hero to elite, which is basically nothing. Done. So I'll work my way towards an extra copy here of Botta. But there's also 15 limited tickets. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff. So let's go to one of the best quality of life changes here, which we've been asking for in honesty. So in the perimeter, Wasteland. Wasteland is quite a slow area of the game. You get some reasonable rewards. You should do it every day. But Sweep All. Look at this. They've added it in, Sweep All. Basically what we said was, if you're going to give us new content, which we want, please speed up Wasteland because it's a bit slow. Sweep All. Damn. It's just literally taking me through the whole map. Level complete. And it takes me straight to the shop. It's the first time I've done this. This is brilliant, by the way. This is brilliant quality of life upgrades again. Well done, Eternal Evolution. You're looking for your red tickets here. That's the Wasteland done in a second, where it used to take probably a good 5 to 10 minutes. So good effort. Good effort, Eternal Evolution. I really like that you're listening to the player base. Another quality of life change here is in Twilight Lands, which is basically their most end-game content apart from maybe Summit Arena at the moment. So previous progress carryover. So basically what they've done is they've advanced me to 4-1 straight away because I got to 10-5 last time. So collect all the rewards along the way. Thank you very much. Thanks for all the free stuff. And I now start at 4-1. Yeah, and I should be able to on day 1 push my way through quite a lot of this content, but also make sure you go back in and hit the speedrun boards because you collect all these diamonds. Yeah, so don't miss out on that. I'm a bit slow. In fact, I've logged in pretty damn early after the patch, and there's already people that are smashing their way through this stuff. So some people on the kind of end game accounts, make sure that before you go ahead and do the kind of new content to you, you do this. Yeah, you go in and you press on the little speedrun leaderboard and grab these because the orbs actually make it easier for you to do the fights. So those people who came before us have made it easier for us to beat it up. And then I get to this point. So basically here, make sure I grab my speedrun. That's who's in the mix. Never's quite often in the mix here. Obviously not today. So whoever downloaded it first and got going. And then you want to be picking fights which are good for your teams. I will say Ivy Lee, she's written some guides for the website hellhades.com around this. And I think she's also dropped videos on this. So go and check out kind of her content on Eternal Evolution. Really good. But Twilight Lands is actually really fun and challenging. So you're looking at trying to build teams which will take down the recommended bonds. And you get a choice of 3 until you get to a boss. So you're basically looking for teams that you've got strength on. For me, Hunter, Energy, and Summon type ones are my best. And you basically want to make sure that you're always kind of tipping over the edge on this stuff. But yeah, Twilight Lands is in. It's cool content. Let's have a look at the new stuff. So the Lost Valley, I guess, is they've grouped the old 3 bosses in here. So Disa Caves, Saro Marsh, and Tara Dome. We've then got the Catosian Triangle. Testing me today with words. And I think here, so yeah, depending on the day, depends which one opens up. So right now we've got the Roulette of Truth. On Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday is going to be Crimson Rot. And then Mirage Space is not even open at all yet. This is going to be a new one which they release over time. Let's take a look at the Roulette of Truth. We can see what's going on here. So user launches 4 attacks at a very fast speed. Each attack prioritizing targets that have not been hit yet. So it's going to be spread across your whole team, the damage. When HP reaches 70, 50, 25, summons 2 spirits that do damage to everybody. Units outside of the realm inflict 99% less damage to bosses. That sounds like it's going to be like Tara Dome. And then, yeah, okay. And from here, we've got new gear sets. So we've got Realm Devourer, a force set here with attack percent on it and increased damage to summons by 40%. Straight up, that is like an insane set now because summon heroes are massive. So imagine Daniel or Anpu in this. that the only set that's in here? I think that might be the only set that's in here. Uses different, uses what's his stamina. Maybe they've changed the icon for stamina here. You can go in and just buy more. Stamina used to be little pots. I don't know if they've changed it or if it's just for this. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just for this. So I guess people that have been hoarding stamina couldn't go in and just absolutely wreck this area. The other one, I can't show you yet, but Crimson Rot is another new dungeon that's in as well. Let's just go for it. I thought there's a way that I could see how other people have cleared it, but I can't remember how I did it. So it looks like it's going to be people that need to get inside this zone. So we're going to want probably summons, I guess. We're probably going to want to bring in Luca I use for my other one like this. Daniel is good anyway because he summons units in. Maybe Senway. Let's take 2 heat. For the first one, actually, it should be easy. Let's just take 1 healer in Maserati. See how this plays out. Yeah, looks like we need to be within the blue. So Muta runs in there and does some work. Anyone outside of the blue is not doing any damage. Look how low my damage is on my Senway. But his ads, I think, just about spawn inside. I think they're spawning inside there. But Senway's doing no damage, so maybe not. Maybe Senway's not great for this. I don't know if I can. Oh, we're starting to get a bit of damage away. Depends where they spawn, I guess. But yeah, you definitely want people that can get inside. If you're using a Taylor, you can literally pull him inside with his ult if you control the ult yourself. But yeah, it looks a bit Tara-domey in terms of the way it's set up. And as long as you've got someone AoE healing, I mean, I'm doing the first level easily here. But it'll get harder as we get through. But great that they're bringing in new content. Great that they're speeding up other stuff as well. Got the little ads here. They're going down easy on level 1, as I'd expect. My count is kind of juicy. 10 weeks in. Sort of loot we get at the end. So I did a quick clear time. So I get my tickets. Oh, crit damage with crit rate. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Damn, that's actually nice. And then we've got pretty poor. Okay. And obviously, once you've done it, you can then just go in and challenge it with multiple tickets. So I'll see how high I can get up, and I'll get myself some of this new gear. But that's cool. Well done, Eternal Evolution. New stuff in the game. Crimson Abyss as well. So I've not seen this yet. But this, I think, is a place to farm. I think it's a place to farm the roublets and talent potions. So I guess if you play Raid, the equivalent of a book dungeon they've added. So Crimson Abyss. What's going on with this one? Recommended heroes. Looks like a bunch of summoners. Damn, this boss looks cool, actually. Look at this. Let's take. Always like my Leo up front. He's like my safety blanket. Go with this and this. Slams a head onto the ground, inflicting 500% attack as damage, shared with all units within damage range. Okay, again, level 1, we should be able to stomp through it. But yeah, few new bosses added to the game. New hero added to the game. More cool events added to the game. God, we've done that so quick. And that's actually really useful. Really useful for leveling out your dudes. This one goes right the way up to stage 15. So I'm going to be working my way through some of that stuff. But yeah, good job. Good job, Eternal Evolution. And I think we're due a new Summit Arena, I think this week as well. Might be next week. But Summit Arena is like their kind of decent PvP kind of setup. But there you go, guys. Damn, loads going on. That's Eternal Evolution. As I say, download using my link if you want to get involved and enjoy it. I've been Hell Hades. See you later.